the amount of jobs that I've applied to, yo, for an entry-level job, you need 5 years of experience. That makes no sense. The title of this video, Starting Over When You're 28. That's me. I have no idea where I want to go in life. I have no idea. Zero idea. So, picture this. You're 17 years old. You have this whole vision for your life where you want to be. You want to be a millionaire. You want to have the flyest whips. You know what I'm saying? The most fashionable clothing. You know, the most beautiful chicks. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you're a playboy, you want beautiful women at your disposal. Coming left and right. It don't matter. Just the juicy, thick. One day, next day, slim, thick. Next day, straight, skinny, no ass. Straight from back to leg. Straight, whoo, straight iron board. It didn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? All women are beautiful. But you envision your life being, I don't know, bro, just grandiose. You envision it being crazy, amazing, spectacular. You envision your bank account having, I don't know, bro, 80, 90,000, 100,000, a millionaire, you know? And that's just not, unfortunately, how life works. And for me at least. And so I titled this video Starting Over at 28. What am I starting? Nani, what are you starting over at? What have you even done? Right? Let me give you a little bit a background. Because honestly, like, I don't want to say like I feel like a loser, but you know, like, bro, like I feel like I have no direction in my life. I feel like I have no direction in my life. I feel like I don't know where I'm going, who I'm becoming. I mean, obviously I have my core principles of who I am, my personality, you know, but even then that sometimes fluctuates. I'll be in around groups like at work. I don't really talk that much, to be honest with you. I don't. People just think. But at first, people thought like I just didn't fuck with them. I was like, no, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm quiet. But when I'm around my people, I talk a lot, you know? I'm loud. I'm funny. I'm ah. But sometimes I don't want to be that, you know? And I feel like sometimes like at 28, I feel like people, they think they got to have their shit together. And I feel like honestly that I thought I needed to have, I mean, I wish I had my shit together. But it's really, now that I've gotten older, it's really common that other people that are my age and older really don't got their shit together. In a sense of, yes, they may have a job, a dead end job though, you know. Yes, they may have like a place, but they're renting, or they live in an apartment, or they live with their parents still, or they have hella roommates, you know. And bro, I just envision my life being a lot better than what it actually is. You know, not to say that I'm not grateful, because like for where I'm at in life, like for example, I started a new job. I used to own a moving company, a moving business for almost 5 years. Well, I started when I was 22. I thought I was doing, you know what I'm saying? This was my path in life. I got a business. You know how I was proud to say that. I have a business and I'm working extremely hard. And yo, I got reviews after reviews after reviews. You know what I'm saying? I was able to hire contractors. I fully bought a box truck. You know what I'm saying? Like under like mine. Like I didn't have to pay anyone. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was doing it. And matter of fact, fuck that. I was doing it. I was doing it. To be living on my 24, 25. I started when I was 22, but it really didn't take out to like 23, 24. The first year, okay, let me tell you, 22, the first year, I may have been in the red, but listen, I racked up on the U-Haul moving helper platform. That's the platform I started on. Bro, I literally racked up motherfucking 90 reviews in the first year. And 84 out of the 90 were 4.5 stars or better. Nigga, I was doing my shit. You feel me? Damn near every day. Mind you, I have a daughter. So to do that, take care, you're a single father, you take care of your daughter, you have your own 2-bedroom apartment at 24, 25. The pandemic hits. I say this all the time. To be honest with y'all, I didn't even know the pandemic was real the first month. I didn't know. At the time, I deleted all my social media. You know how some people just take like social media cleanses and they just deactivate their accounts or they just delete the apps. Me, I'd always just straight delete the accounts. I would just delete the accounts and then it was like, fuck it, when I want to get back on, I just make a new account. Because followers and all that stuff at the time didn't care. And I don't know why and how I got wrapped up into, bro, views and followers and I need to have the more subscribers and this and another. But that's for another video for another time, right? It's just starting over 28. But you have to understand where you went in life before you can start over so you don't make the same mistakes again, right? So as I was saying, I was doing the damn thing, right? My own apartment, 2-bedroom, right? Daughter on taking care of my daughter. Finally, for one time in my life, I feel like I had actual money. I feel like I was actually succeeding. This is coming from someone who graduated, bro, like in my junior year of high school. I tried to do a credit retrieval program. Bro, I didn't even have a GPA 2.0 grade point average. I couldn't even go to the program to get credit retrieval, to get my credit so I could graduate on time. That's because I just didn't apply myself. And I feel like right now, like even right now, I feel like I'm not applying myself, compared to a certain point, right? So I'm doing the damn. I didn't know the pandemic. I didn't know the pandemic was over the first month because I didn't have social media, right? And so I didn't find out that my daughter's schools were canceled until, bro, like 4-5 days later. Someone had to tell me. I was like, oh, word? Like, damn, this is kind of crazy. But so when people were telling me, this is how I found out. I was doing moves and the client, bro, business was booming, by the way. Like, this is the reason why for the first month I didn't feel like the pandemic was real, because I guess everyone around me was being affected, but I wasn't. I guess at the time I built a recession-proof business. You know what I'm saying? I built a recession-proof business. I don't know, but I was just doing me. I literally was in my own world. Like, imagine you got a good amount of, say you're making $8,000, $9,000 a month. For me, that's good as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's good as fuck. That's good as fuck for me. So at 24, 25, right? And everyone around you is high-key suffering. Like, but you don't know because you're wrapped literally in your own world, your own bubble, right? So I would be doing moves and people would tell me, I'm surprised you're still doing moves. And I'm like, why? Like, yeah, man, I've been out of work for a month. I said, what? What do you mean? He was like, yeah. He was like, you don't know? Like, this is most people. Most people haven't worked for like a month. I was looking at him like, oh, I mean, I heard about that, but like, it's serious like that? He was like, yeah, man, people are dying. I said, oh. Long story short, I had like 12 jobs lined up within the next 7 days. I canceled all of them. Right? I think I did it for a week or 2 weeks, but it was like a vacation for me. That sounds crazy. It was like a vacation for me. You know what I'm saying? It was like a summer break. You know when you're in high school or middle fuck high school, middle school, midwinter breaks always slapped. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's off topic, right? So I do that. I'm making bread, right? I'm making bread. And you know what every dumb young man does when they're making a lot of money? They go and buy dumb depreciating assets. You know what dumb depreciating asset I bought? I bought a motorcycle. Which is like dope, I'm driving a Prius, like I'm like fuel efficient to the hose, I guess. But like, so I bought a motorcycle. I wanted some fat. I wanted some that vroom, vroom. I wanted to feel that power, bro. But I want a Benz, but like this is $2,000. A Benz is the type of Benz I want is like, you know what I'm saying? 40, 50,000. I ain't there. And I can tell myself, you know what? I can't afford that. That's why I bought the Prius in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Fuel efficient. It's not the sexiest, but it's getting me from point A to point B, maximizing my bank account as far as gas money goes. And if a woman, my thing was like, damn, like, I'm not gonna be able to get the kind of woman I want because driving a Prius. Man, fuck them hoes. Like real talk, like dead ass. Who cares what you drive? It's about here, the person that you are. The person that you are. And so even if you're starting over at 28, you want to be able, don't do a whole reconstruction of your personality, you know? When I say I'm starting over at 20, I'm talking about like jobs, what I want to be, you know? My career, quote unquote career. Yo, are careers even a thing anymore? I feel like, bro, right? Especially with the economy right now. Of course, obviously, I'm not dumb. Careers are a thing. But yo, the amount of jobs that I've applied to, yo, for an entry level job, you need 5 years of experience. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. I literally was on LinkedIn earlier today. Bruh, I'm fighting with positions that I got LinkedIn Premium. Why is senior level people applying to this job, this entry level job? It tells you in the stats. Oh, this person has a 33% have a master's degree. Another 33% have a bachelor's degree. Bro, what? How am I supposed to compete with that? And if that's the job market, because there was hella layoffs, obviously during COVID, the tech industry just fucking boomed and they overhired like a motherfucker. And then now they're doing mass layoffs, and they've been doing mass layoffs for the past 2 years. And so everyone seems to be hiring, but no one's getting hired. Bro, what is going on? It sucks that I have to start over. And I'm just here to complain. Fuck it. But it sucks I have to start over at 28. What a shitty ass economy. How am I supposed to get the experience for an entry level job if I need 4 years of experience to get the entry level job? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? So anyone that's out there that's watching this video, and this video might get like 20 views, but I don't give a fuck, you know? I don't care anymore. But actually, I do care. I care a lot. I care a lot. But if you're starting over at 28, man, I feel, fuck the 28. If you're starting over 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, it's never too late to do. It's never too late to do what you want to do. Obviously, secure the bag. Make sure you have money coming in. But it's like, yo, I feel like at this point, why go to school? And trust me, I'm not someone who, when it comes to school, I'm not someone where like, yo, going to college is a scam. Clearly, it's not. Because if I'm fighting with people that master degrees and bachelor degrees, and they're 99% probably gonna get hired over me, they got a competitive edge against me. So clearly it's working out. So whoever tells you college is a scam, well, you don't want to go to college because it's a scam and you're gonna get thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of debt. Bro, obviously you choose a smart degree. Obviously you don't choose, I'm sorry to shit on you, but you liberal arts degrees, a marine biologist degree, a zoo degree, a pizza making degree. Why would you spend, like, common sense is like, no, why would you spend your money on that? Clearly, I mean, obviously STEM, but even business, people shit on business administrative degrees and all that stuff. Like, bro, like, fuck the job, bro. You're smarter. You're smarter. Ask someone what's the difference between fuck. It's like, it's not micro economy, not micro transaction. I forget what I'm, but it's like micro versus macro. Well, whatever. I took a business class a long time ago. It was like micro something versus macro something. Obviously, some larger and smaller, but depending on what it was exactly, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be able to tell you what it is, you know. Even me, because I don't remember the fucking word. But like, yo, like, I'm even thinking about going back to school, bro. And to be honest, I don't know what, but I'm thinking business or finance. Because everyone needs good finance. Large companies need people that are going to do the finance because they need to know the profits and losses and revenue and overhead and how the budget forecasts and things of that nature, you know? You know? But don't let anyone tell you, bro, like you're a failure Because I tell myself that almost every day I wake up and I tell myself, bro, what am I doing with my life? Right? What am I doing with my life? I feel like I'm a failure. The many things that I tried to do that didn't come to fruition, and then I landed big with a moving company for a few years. For me, my standards of what big is, other people be like, damn, uh, you weren't making $30,000 in a year or in a month, $30,000 in a month. You weren't really doing none. Fuck them. You know, I don't know. Starting over at 28, this shit sucks, man. Shit sucks because it's like so many different things that you may want to do. Shit, I want to do YouTube. I wanted to stream. Streaming is tough. Streaming is tough. I say don't get into streaming. I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't get into streaming unless you already have a fan base and a following, a big ass following at that on all socials. It is a full time. You gotta post 3 times on TikTok a day. You gotta do a certain amount of tweets a day. You gotta post on Instagram Reels plus regular posts. Plus you gotta post on Facebook. Plus you gotta, bro, YouTube, bro. It's too much. Like it's too much. It's too and like everyone says, to make it on YouTube, you got to have a little luck. You have to have a little luck. Granted, the more you post, the odds of that luck is obviously going to get higher because the discoverability is higher. And it's about who you know. Hopefully, you can do things where you get collabs and this, that, and the other, right? But YouTube, I want to go back to school. I'm started this job, this selling. I've never done sales ever in my life. I started a job like 3 weeks ago. I've never done sales ever, besides selling my company. But I don't feel like I was selling a product. I was selling my skill. Like me. I was selling me, and knowing that I am a hard worker. I know when I show up, me and whoever shows up, we're gonna do the best of our ability. Fucking the best of my ability, and my ability is really fucking out when I care about something, when I love to do something. At a point in time, the money didn't matter. It was about making sure people were satisfied, more than satisfied. I've had a lady cry to me and tell me moving is so stressful. Thank you, I appreciate you. And I've had the amount of people saying moving is so stressful, moving is so stressful, moving is so, you know, and oh, the reason why. Side note, the reason why I stopped doing the moving, like I said earlier, I bought a motorcycle, bro. The second day I had my motorcycle, someone hit me while I was on the bike, fucked up my body. I'm good, but my body's like 80% now. Like my hip. If I do a little bit too much walking, my hip be hurting. If I don't drink enough water, my lower back be hurting. My right shoulder be kind of tense. You feel me? And I don't be stretching every day, which is bad for me. But I don't be stretching every day. And so there's that. That's and there's just there's just so many things that I want to do, and there's so many things, but I feel like I stopped myself. I went to barbering school, right? I went to barbering school. I was there for a good 3 weeks. I got not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I was filthy in 3 weeks because like never cutting hair ever. But like the people that are in there were like, bro, for you starting off, every haircut you get better. And it's not that hard, like you just gotta know the lever play, and know which guards is for the hair, for the size of the hair, really. And then just you flick. But it's not that hard. But I was in there for 3 weeks. And then what did I do? I quit. This is a theme that I've noticed ever since my business failed. I've quit. I've tried to do new things and I've just quit. Quit that before the barbering, because I thought that I needed to be. I'm someone who needs to be a present, right? I feel like I need to do. I'm gonna go to school. I need to be in the class because if not, I'm gonna stop going. I'm not gonna online is gonna be bad for me, right? Before barbering, what did I try? I tried to do coding. I got into this program, this boot camp where you don't pay no money up front, but they'll they do a loan for you. So the loan was like $30,000, right? And then they help you do it for like 6 months, 7 months, whatever. And then they help you get a job after. Did that for like, let's say a month. Learned how to do GitHub, all that. For whatever reason, I just quit. So I quit on that, and I went into the barbering, and I quit on that. You know, because I'm finding out that these aren't things that I really want to do. I'm just, to be honest, maybe I'm just looking at social media too much. Maybe I'm just looking at Twitter too much. Everyone's making it, oh, get into tech, get into tech, get into tech, get into tech. This lighting is, I wish the lighting like this was all the time. But get into tech, get into tech, get into tech, get into tech. So I'm brainwashing myself to get into tech. I'm literally brainwashing myself to get into tech. That's something I want to do. Like, it would be cool. Like when I was a kid, like, oh, like hacking would be cool. You know what I'm saying? I was a nerd when I was a kid. I'm a nerd now. I don't care. You know, like I love the fact that I can go on my phone. I can open my phone up. You feel me? I can go to the Delta app. I can go to the Delta app on my phone and I have Pokemon Platinum right there. I love the fact that I can swipe over, then I have Pokemon Emerald right there. You know, like and proudly, I'm proud. That's another thing. Starting over at 28, don't forget who you are. Don't forget the inner child of growing up in who you are. You know, when I was growing up, I thought I had to. When I was growing up, I was trying to be more mature than what I was. So I would stop doing things that I like to appear that I'm older. And I'm getting back to around to things that I actually enjoy. I'm getting back to around to things that I actually enjoy and things that I actually like to do. And it's never over. That's what I can say. Life never, life is never over. You can always start new. You can be broke 40 years, and then once you hit 50, you know, life is the biggest teacher. No, experiences the best teacher. Life. A bar. I was a bar. Experiences is the best teacher of life. You know, like school, you can learn some things, but you're not gonna learn. You're not gonna learn street smart. You can learn. You can be book smart, but there's a lot of people that are dumb. You know, they just don't have common sense. But they can tell you what x2 plus 13 times c to the third power off rip. They can just be like, boom, bow. This is the answer. You'd be like, damn, that person's smart. And then you'd be like, yo, uh, can you uninstall that and put a light bulb in? They'd be like, huh? How? You go on YouTube. Something as simple as just, you know. So I'm gonna end this video with it's never too late. It's never too late. It's never too late. And I know this was jumbled all over the place, but welcome to my brain. Welcome to my brain. Welcome to my brain. This is just how I be thinking. This is how I be thinking, and it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But you're not a loser. You're not a quitter. To being honest, I'm talking to myself. You're not a loser. Not a quitter. Find life path, and you're gonna build people around you to help you succeed. Don't ever give up. Sure, you may quit and you may fail at 100 things, but once find out what you want, go all in. That's the type of person I go all in so much that I get burnt out so quick because I put all my effort into it. And if I don't love something that I'm going all in, you got 3 weeks. You got 3 weeks, and then it's clipped. Hut. I can't. It's clipped. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't because I can't fake not being who I am. That's all I got for y'all. Starting over at 28. You got to figure out who you are. Come up with a plan. with whatever you want to do, and then just execute that motherfucker. And the wise words of Duke Dennis, execute that motherfucker. Is that glazing?